What's up, Tennessee Sports Coverage Nation, Time Family? I got a few minutes. I'm in the car. I got a few minutes. I wanted to talk to the Titan Nation, because like I said in the previous video, we don't get enough talk about. We got the biggest game in the NFL this weekend, and still can't find no videos on YouTube previewing it or talking about it. But I wanted to come. I had something on my mind I want to share with the Titan family. If we beat the Colts and go to the playoffs, and if Houston loses and we host a home playoff game, don't nobody, I mean nobody in the NFL wants to see the Tennessee Titans in the playoffs. Reason number one, and the number one only reason, is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has the NFL shook up right now. Derrick Henry has shook the NFL up. Everybody is scared. It's cold. He's 6'4", 250, running a 4.4. Don't nobody want to tackle him. Don't nobody want to tackle Derrick Henry. So right now, everybody's saying, don't nobody want to see Baltimore in the playoffs. No. Don't know. Baltimore has no name running backs. And the only thing you got to do is play quarterback attain with Lamar, with the quarterback, and you stop them. But the Titans, we got Mariota. He can run. We got Derrick Henry. He can run, which is he over the since week 12. He's leading the NFL in rushing. He has 966 yards, leads him like 34 yards before he have 1,000-yard season, which he will get that. But don't nobody want to see Derrick Henry. It's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Don't nobody want to see Derrick Henry. And I'm thinking, if when we beat the Colts, Houston better beat Jacksonville. You know why? They really gonna be scared. All their corners are gone. All their wide receivers, well, their corners are garbage. Their wide receivers is hurt. They lost Thomas for the year. They lost Fuller for the year. Hopkins is limping. They don't want to see us in a playoff game. Derrick Henry smash mouth down their throat for a whole game. They don't want to see it. So we got the whole league kind of shook up right now. I want all my Titans people to comment, tell me how you feel about it. But I think right now we have the league on watch. And the league is picking the Colts to beat us because they don't want to see. They say the national media don't want to see us. We boring. You know why we boring? Because they scared. Because we play hit. We tough, physical. We play that type of ball here in Tennessee. I mean, it's gonna be physical. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna grind it out, kind of like the Grizzlies, grit and grind. We had that in Nashville. With Derrick Henry, I just think nobody in the NFL want to see Derrick Henry right now. Derrick Henry is cold outside. He's bigger than your linebackers. Who wants to hit him? People is paying for the other defenders. Is they making business decisions right now. The defenders are making business decisions. They don't want to get in his way. They want to keep that. They working for their contract this offseason. They don't want to get hurt getting in front of their train. Derrick Henry has the league on. The league is scared right now. It's like they keep saying the Titans are bad. We don't want to watch them. We don't want them. We want the Colts to go to the playoffs so we can see T.Y. catch bombs and all. They scared. They don't want to see Derrick Henry, like I said, 6'4", 250 in the cold, running right at you, not running around you, hitting you, physical team in the playoffs that's going to play sound defense and going to run it down your throat. I give LaFleur credit because he has noticed last couple weeks his best game plan is running Derrick Henry. He went away from it last game. He had Dion Lewis in the game. What did that get us? We was down. When he had Derrick Henry in, what happened? We started running the ball, and you see what happened. We won the game. So I want everybody. Yeah, appreciate you for coming. Everybody and tell me how you feel. Let me read your comment. Classic Ride. You say if Henry dominates, even Gabbert can have success in the passing game. Exactly. If we get what we supposed to get out of Henry, which we will, even Gabbert can win us the game. Only thing we need Gabbert to do, if Gabbert plays, to make open throws, just to bag them up. Because once Gabbert is in the game, if Mariota's to get knocked. But one thing, let me tell y'all, one thing about this. Mariota will start. Mariota will play. This insider, you hearing this now in Tennessee sports coverage. Mariota will play. But if Mariota is hurt in the game, anything happens, and Gabbert has to come in, they're going to do what Washington did, put 9 in the box, and try to force him to hit an open receiver. If they do that, hit Corey Davis on a slant like we did last week. Hit Corey Davis right across a slant, catch. It's simple. That 38-10 win that they got last on, I think it was like, what week was that? Week 11. The week we played them and we lost 38-10. I'm gonna tell you about that week. We was in a dome. They had the momentum. This is gonna be a sold out game. Plenty of Titans fans. I want y'all to get there early, be loud. I'll be in section 104. If you wanna, I'll be going live. If you want to get on the live feed, because I work for the Titans, I'll be in section 104. If you want to come see me, I'll be going live. If you want to get on, got to have long drives to keep looking in the saddle. Exactly. Classic Ride, you know exactly what you talking about. I can see you're a football fan and you know football. We got to have long drives. You got to keep Andrew Luck off the field. You got to. What that mean? Run Derrick Henry. Be great on third down. We need every third down. We need all catches to be made. We just need to be efficient and make sure we keep Andrew Luck off the field. Get the crowd in it. Run Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is a crowd favorite right now. Run Derrick Henry. Get the crowd in it. Keep Andrew Luck off the field. When he is in it, have Kevin Byard over the top. This is what I want to tell y'all. I wanted to say this. I think I mentioned it in an earlier video if y'all was watching, but the last game, I feel like I even watched it. I went back and did some review and did some videotaping just for y'all. I try to keep my fans, I try to stay precise on what I know. But I went back and looked at the tape of the Giants and the Colts. It kind of was pretty simple. The first half, they had Curtis Riley, which we had on our team. They had him shadowing as the safety. They had a corner one-on-one with T.Y. Hilton, but they had Curtis Riley shadowing to his side, meaning they had a corner underneath, and they had a safety, which is Curtis Riley, over the top. So I'm thinking, I'm watching the Gatchin review. I'm looking at the video. The first half, the Giants went up like 21-7. And I'm like, damn, the Giants are killing. They doing great. But what they stopped doing in the second half, which I don't know why, they took the safety off T.Y. Hilton, and T.Y. Hilton burnt them. The first half, they locked T.Y. Hilton down. The offense for the Colts runs through T.Y. Hilton. I'm not scared of Ebron. Ebron was in Detroit, and he dropped. If you watch their games, Ebron would drop, and then catch a touchdown. The last game we played against, we locked him down, Kevin Byard. Ebron, everybody thinks, oh, I'm scared of Ebron. No. Ebron has 12 touchdowns this year because they don't have anybody else besides T.Y. And he catches a touchdown, but he'll drop a third down conversion. Ebron is not consistent. I'm not worried about him. He's real slow. Like, he ain't really what people think he is. Like, Ebron is not nothing special. He gets touchdowns open because people tend to double T.Y. sometimes in the red zone. He comes over. It's nothing special he's doing. But I want to say, the thing with T.Y., if the Giants would have stuck with the game plan, they had single high safety over the corner. That's the way to beat the Colts. The way to beat the Colts is put Kevin Byard behind Adoree Jackson, let Adoree Jackson play under T.Y. And I noticed something. Even if he's double, Andrew Luck is going to throw it. That means if he throw it long, if he overthrows, Kevin Byard has the interception. If he underthrows, Adoree has the interception. Like, it's kind of pretty simple. I broke down the tape. Everybody that's on here, if you ever get a chance before the game, go watch the Colts play the Jaguars. They lost 6-0 going outside. Go watch the Colts play all the teams they lost to early in the season that was outside. They can't really win outside. They used to they turf and they 65-degree weather inside their dorm. That's inside the dorm. That's what they want. They don't want inside the dome. They don't want to be an ugly game. They want everything perfect weather, perfect field. Well, they coming to Nashville and the top gonna be off, and we're gonna have 65,000 plus fans rooting us on, and we're gonna get this dub. And another thing, people is like going crazy. Oh, it's Colts. I'm here to tell y'all, our defensive coordinator he had heart problems that game and he went out. Mike Vrabel didn't know, even though he's the defensive coordinator at Houston, they had, when Mike Vrabel was the defensive coordinator at Houston, they had the worst. They was number 32 in defense last year, even though they had all them injuries. I'm just saying, Mike Vrabel is not the best defensive coordinator. You know, he's a good head coach because he's a leader of men. He's not a Dean Pease would have this. I guarantee. Now I see Dean Pease. Now I don't see Dean Pease at practice. You know, I haven't never talked to him, but at a practice I know how he works. If Dean Pease would have one thing, if Dean Pease would have been there, he would have made the halftime adjustments, and it would have been no one-on-one with T.Y. Hilton, because he would have understand if we shut T.Y. Hilton down. T.Y. Hilton went for like 2 touchdowns, 155. It's no, you know, they don't have nothing. Them explosive T.Y. Hilton is a 1,200-yard receiver. Like, he lit the hell out of you. If we shut, he has 1,200 yards this year. It's a mediocre running back at best. What weapons do they have? Ebron was kicked out of Detroit. He got 12 touchdowns on the year, but he's not a threat. The superstar they have on their team is T.Y. Hilton. So you telling me if we put Kevin Byard over the top, we can't stop T.Y. Hilton? Kevin Byard is an all-pro. Pro Bowl, you know, he's an all-pro talent. He has 4 interceptions and maybe have 5 or 6 after this game. Because I'm telling you what they're going to do. The problem going to be that offensive line. I'm going to tell you something, Classic Rat. The offensive line for the Titans is not bad. You know why? Go back and look. The Titans offense is like best in the league ever since Jack Conklin went out. We like one of the best. We've been rated every week like one of the best lineman groups in the NFL. Jack Conklin was the weak link. He was great the first year, but after the injury, this year he wasn't the same. It was bulldozing right over him. Taylor Lewan still has 0 allowed sacks of the whole season. We still have and another thing, offensive coordinator didn't understand. Our offensive alignment is not pass protection. That was not their motto. Think about last year, we led the league in rushing. We have bulldozing linemen. They want to knock some people off their ass. Like, they want to go right into people and knock them down. They're not standing back and kind of pass rush, which they can, but they number one strengths, they was put together. Mike Mularkey put them together. They are bulldozers. Spain, I was in the elevator with him last week. And I got a picture with him, and Spain is big as hell. I'm big as hell, and Spain is bigger than me. We got big men, you know. And I'm going to tell you, Dennis Kelly has been a great addition. Dennis Kelly will be our starting right tackle next year. We were upgrading guard in the draft, but Dennis Kelly and Dennis Kelly and Taylor Lewan are booking tackles. Just look at it. I don't see no problem with the offensive line. And then I'm gonna tell you something else. You know why I say that? New York Giants has a bad offensive line. They protected great. They protected great. I'm gonna tell you, we got a couple things about this game. They probably gonna miss Gathers. He probably gonna miss again. He's like their he glue guy. They probably gonna miss their linebacker. They got like the second most tackles, 101 tackles on their team. If they miss their center, it's great because we missing Jurrell Casey. And if they miss their center, we're gonna bulldoze him. It's like it's the offense I'm worried about. Okay, the offensive line of the Colts. Now we'll get them next. Drafting Big Q, Quinn Nelson was the best thing they done did since drafting Peyton Manning. He's a baller. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Make sure you like Justin Corp. Make sure you like, I'm sure you already subscribed. But another thing, Quinn Nelson is like the best thing that you has. He has attitude. He's like when we drafted Taylor Lewan. He gives them that badass mantra. Like, he actually is like a badass player. Like, I would love to have him, right beside badass Taylor Lewan. Quinn Nelson is the best guard in the NFL to me. I done went back and watched tape. He actually knocks people on their ass more than, like, literally, most linemen just stand their linemen up. He wants to finish you. He wants to bulldoze you in the ground and lay on top of you. Yeah, Quinn Nelson is badass. Hasn't allowed a sack all year. But you worried about the Colts offensive line, but this is what I'm gonna give you something. They have a center, Ryan Kelly. He has a neck problem. He's probably gonna miss the game. If he misses the game, he's the guy that is the glue guy on the offensive line that controls everything, that keeps them poised. If they miss him, look for Daquan Jones and company to bulldoze the center and plug up to stop the run. I'm really not worried about their linemen, like how the game we played the Colts at the Colts, they had it quiet. It was in the dome. It was it's gonna be 65,000 plus at Nissan Stadium, and we have young Evans, Landry. They gonna be coming. This is their Sunday night football. Titan family. Let's realize we ain't playing Sunday night football in 9 or 10 years. This is big. Monday night football used to be the thing. Monday night football isn't the thing anymore. Sunday night football is prime time. The whole world is watching. We have prime time football in Nashville this Sunday night at 7:20 p.m. So what we need to do is make the best of it. Everybody don't want us to win, want us to beat. They think we boring. Let's go out and put on a show like we did Jacksonville. You think they will have a lot of Colts fans at the game? I think, because I was at work today, I want to tell y'all something. I think the Colts Stadium only 4 hours, 15 minutes from Nashville. So yes, they will have Colts fans at the game, but it won't be as many. You know why? The Titans did something that I think they should have did. They doubled the prices on the ticket. To sit in the highest seat in the air, it's $100. It's $100 to have binoculars on your face. Like the highest seat in the air when you can touch the sky is $100 plus. Ain't no cheap ticket under $100. The game is almost sold out. Titans fans are happy. They're coming. The Colts fans won't take over Nissan Stadium this time. Colts fans won't take over Nissan Stadium. I can promise you that. And missing Jurrell. How do y'all feel about Jurrell Casey? Jurrell Casey is a perennial All-Pro. I'm kind of worried about not having Jurrell Casey because he makes everybody's job easy on the back end. Like he make Kevin Byard, he make everybody better. He gets pressure He throws his man and he gets off the block and he tackles. It's like little things that Jurrell Casey does. The reason he's a Pro Bowl talent year in year out. Now Adoree Jackson, he got to redeem himself. Adoree Jackson was beat multiple times. That's why I'm worried against the run. Yeah, against the run, I'm thinking if they miss the center, and then I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'm gonna follow them tomorrow. Friday tomorrow is when the final report comes out, so I will see. I'm hoping Ryan Kelly misses the game because it kind of Jurrell Casey's not here, but y'all best center is not here. You know, it kind of outweighs each other because them the two that guards each other, the center and the nose tackle. Now we ain't got our nose tackle, they ain't got their center. Okay, on with that, go down the line. And I think Landry has a big game this week. Landry probably will have a script, a sack. He will have something. Landry has 3.5 sacks on the season. He's a beast. He just doesn't get that many opportunities. Arakpo will be back this week, and well, he been practicing, and I'm thinking he'll be back. But we gotta come with it. What y'all guys thinking should be our formula? I think run the ball, keep Andrew Luck off the field. Keep Andrew Luck off the field. I think like it's simple. Keep Andrew Luck off the field. He's 10-0 against us. We gotta beat him one day. Like if we can't beat Andrew Luck, and I tell you this, if we beat Andrew Luck in Jacksonville some way how, if Jacksonville beats Houston, I guarantee you, if Jacksonville beats Houston, Houston comes to Nashville, we'll beat Houston. Houston, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Houston has to come to Nashville. Because you know what? Even if we have to go to Houston, depleted, their secondary is horrible. Foles had a career day, 471, 4 touchdowns against them. I'm talking about all the players, everybody on these corners, all of them got hurt, and then they all suck anyway. And then another thing, they lost Demaryius Thomas, they lost Fuller can't beat us deep. So we can double hop, and that's all y'all have? Houston is a liability. I really want Houston. I want the Titans to win. We need to handle our own business. It starts with handling our own business. And then Houston has to come. If Houston lose, because Jacksonville fired up. You know, Jalen Ramsey, go look at his pictures. He was a Titans fan. Titans jersey. He wants the Titans to represent the division. Because he has a chance of coming here this offseason. Let me read some of these messages. All right. Let me see. We're going to have to find a way to rush Luck, hoping Rack and Landry can make it happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm confident in Landry. Rack has been slow by injury this year. He ain't been the same Rack. I kind of really don't know like how to explain it. He ain't really did much this year. But this can be the breakout game, you know. Let me read some more, man. We'll find out. 30+ carries for Henry make Henry think he back at Alabama. Exactly. Feed the beast. He almost messed the game up last week. He went away from it. Whole first half was out there. He think he running the offense. Boom. Mariota's hurt. Now LaFleur has to go back to what he know. We win the game. Let me go read some more messages. Hope Boiler on his A game this Sunday. Now Boiler, that's a great. Let me see who said that. Justin, that was great. I was gonna touch on that next. With Malcolm, these last past 6-7 games has been great. People has been going at Malcolm Butler, but he has been defending. He was ranked the #1 worst corner in the NFL. Big 6, he batting. Malcolm Butler is ready to play. I kind of think he has his mojo back. I don't really think they want to go at Malcolm Butler because guess what? What Malcolm Butler has and they don't. Malcolm Butler has a Super Bowl ring in the last couple of years. Malcolm Butler played Well, he was benched last Super Bowl, but he was there, and I think if he was in, they would have won. Malcolm Butler is a Super Bowl, Pro Bowl talent corner that had a bad first half of the season. And if Andrew Luck wants to get it, if you want to have a bad game, Andrew Luck, throw it to Malcolm Butler. I guarantee he has a chip on his shoulder. He's been horrible. That's why he ran it in for the touchdown. The last game, he's been horrible. He wants to just prove. He wants to show Titan Nation why he's worth $61 million. He wants that. Go to him. He is. If anybody on the field has played more playoff caliber games, it's Malcolm Butler. He's from like a D2 West Alabama or something. Go at Malcolm Butler in December. I guarantee he will pick you off. He will do something, because this is what he's been doing his whole career. Since he been started, he intercepted Russell Wilson on the 1 yard line. New England wins the Super Bowl. They win at who they go at? Malcolm Butler. You go at Malcolm Butler, and this time you will get beat. All right, let me see. If they go against anybody, they'll be throwing at Sims. They're gonna try to go after Sims. Don't like Henry for his system. He want to run cute style offense. He needs to run Henry. Don't give carries to Lewis, only passes. Exactly. You got some good points. Henry is a change of pace back, a third down back to do screens and run them across the middle, get a catch, break a tackle, get a first down. That's what Henry is, a third down back. I mean, not Henry. Lewis is a third down back. Henry's your bruiser, your first and second down back. Lewis can come in and wiggle, on a long third down where we know we ain't going to get it. We just want to stay out of turnover prone, just dump it off to Lewis. That's all he good for. But you know what he did to us last year? Lewis can have a big game. He kind of carried us at the beginning of the season. So, don't just sleep on Lewis, but he's not what LaFleur wants him to be. But like Tyreek Hill in Nashville. Oh, Lord. If we was to ever get a player like Tyreek Hill in Nashville, I guarantee with Mariota legs and a player like Hill that can break the coverage, that's what we need. We need a speedster in the draft. Y'all come in on here and tell me what type of I ain't been watching college football. What type of speedsters in a draft that we can get? We need a person. I'm talking about a 4.3 and under guy. We need somebody to take the top off Nashville. Come in on here and tell me what type of speedsters out there, because we definitely need a speedster. Like we need a Deshaun Jackson, Hilton, somebody that can run them on a go route and you beat your man and I'm gonna throw it up. That's all Deshaun Watson does with Will Fuller. Go straight. When you halfway through your route, I'm gonna throw it up and you finish it out. Like that's all. We need a speedster. Let Mariota do some of that. Throw it down 50 yards and hell, he gonna leave his defender and he can't catch him. I firmly believe the O-line will be the X factor. Yeah, I just think the Colts coming here 10-0. We beat overlooking the Titans. They almost lost to a Giants team that we beat 17-0. We got something coming for them, because Andrew Luck, everybody been saying on ESPN, we ain't gonna talk about the Titans because the Titans can't beat Andrew Luck. He 10-0 against them. Let's go put them in the playoffs already. Go on the Indianapolis plate. They already selling home tickets. They already said that Houston gonna lose to the Jags and they gonna beat us. They selling home playoff tickets right now. Yeah, I think Le'Veon Bell will go to the Colts, but I don't think he make them even better. I think he really gonna make them downgrade a little bit. And I know everybody go against me on saying this, but you know why I think Le'Veon Bell will make them worse? Because they'll keep the ball out of Andrew Luck's hand. Andrew Luck is their best weapon. They'll try to feed Le'Veon, and they'll keep Andrew Luck from throwing that ball. And that's what they did. And then after a year off, you don't really know how he come back. Is he the same Le'Veon? And if he is, it keeps the ball out of Luck's hand. Luck's been throwing 50 times a game. I'd rather somebody try to stop a runner. We bobbled up Barkley. We bobbled up all the only person that really got off on us this year is Adrian Peterson. That's 119 yards. I really think I'd rather stop Le'Veon Bell than try to stop them doing them damn bombs to T.Y. Hilton. Like, you know, I actually love for them to get Le'Veon, take some pressure off our defense, because they throw it, have to, like right now they got to throw it every down. They ain't got no running back. Their running back ain't shit. You know, we're gonna shut them down. So what y'all think? You know, everyone and their granddaddy on the coast. Yeah, they on the coast bandwagon. It's all good. Andrew Luck ain't Peyton Manning. He ain't Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning played for the Tennessee Vols. I love Peyton Manning, but I wish he would have came to the Titans that year. He chose Denver over us, but so be it. Andrew Luck, he better watch out, cause when them boys come off their edge, they looking to bring him to the ground, not just wrap him up and get a whistle. We're gonna try to. Everybody been hitting our quarterback. Put out shit. Let us knock their quarterback out. Let's get a hit on their quarterback. Let's get a good ass lick on them and put them out and bring in a backup quarterback. All the teams been playing against our backup quarterback, knocking our quarterback out. Let's knock somebody quarterback out. Fucking put Luck in concussion protocol for all I care. I really don't care no more. I just want us to win this game. Outside of the division, they only beat one team with a winning record, the Cowboys. Exactly. And the Texan game, they could have lost. You know, the Texans really just they back end is just horrible right now. And the only thing really Watson does is Watson just throw the ball down against. He got good receivers. He got Hopkins. Hopkins just go up and get it. You know, Corey Davis. Look out for Corey Davis. He need like 160 yards to get 1,000. Look out for Corey Davis to have a crazy game if Mariota starts. Titans beat 3. Eagles, Patriots, and yeah. That's one thing that can't nobody say. The Titans have beat the big. You know, we beat the Eagles, the Patriots, the Cowboys. You know, we beat Houston with a fucking backup quarterback. You know, but I just wanted to let y'all know. I want to just now I'm gonna start just coming with a live video every day. I'm just gonna start my Titan Nation. I love my Titan Nation. Y'all the reason I do this. You know, like I like the feedback y'all give. Like we don't get enough coverage, so like I've been like in the car, I've been bored. I'm like, let me just Google Tennessee Titans. I've been trying. I know everybody out here been doing the same thing, like just trying to find some lesson to, you know, look at, you know, get us prepped for the game, and ain't nobody talking about us. Like you Google Tennessee Titans, and still stuff on there from 2 weeks ago, from when we did the stuff to Jacksonville. Don't nobody talk about us. And I'm kind of tired of it. Like, you can't even get a good YouTube video about the Titans because don't nobody respect us. Everybody on their coats automatically beating the Titans. Like, don't nobody respect us enough to even preview our game. We Sunday night football this week. Ain't nobody. It's Thursday night. We still don't have preview from like big people in the media. They're not even talking about our game. And it's the biggest game of the next week. But don't nobody care, you know? So I said I was going to take it into my own hands and talk to the Titans fans, Titans Nation, and I was going to make this video. Hey, yeah, I work graveyard shift just looking for Titan news all night. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at work right now. Like, I'm at, let me show y'all. Outside of working with the Titans, I own my own security company, and I'm on one of my posts right now. And I'm just, only thing I gotta do is sit in the car. I sit in the car in this parking lot right here. I take y'all around. I just sit in the car in this parking lot in Nashville, and I just guard this parking lot, you know. I'm in my car chilling. So that's why I'm gonna just start, you know, coming to y'all with videos, because I'm really not doing it. I just ride around. Every once in a while, I hit a block around. And if anybody has security needs, I have my own armed and unarmed security business. And, you know, I got good rates and good, reliable, good-hearted, you know, and strong security. I got a good security team. If you need any armed or unarmed security, if you're in town and you just want security to, you know, I got you. If you got a business, I got you, you know. But hey, I just ride around this every once in a while, and then I just park. So that's what I was doing. I just see I show my Titans family everything. Like, I don't let y'all know it. And then I work for the Titans, so I go to Nissan Stadium, do my thing there. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I do. Um, and I just got a new iPhone XR yesterday. I do this for when it got me. I had an iPhone, but it was kind of old and it wasn't giving y'all the best view. So I went and got me a new iPhone XR yesterday so I can make better quality videos when I'm not at home in front of my computer. So got a new iPhone XR. But another thing about, and y'all, I wanted to kind of laugh at Rashard Matthews. He said, he wasn't getting the catches or he wasn't getting targets. He went to New York and now he's not in football no more. They put him on IR. They done. He had five. He finished the season with 5 catches with them, and that's it. He had 5 catches. So he was kind of pretty stupid. Actually, if we had Rashard Matthews, we would have won the Bills game because that dumbass receiver wouldn't have dropped the ball. Oh no, that's just every time I think about it, he dropped a wide open pass in the end zone that would have beat the Bills, and they would have had to score a touchdown instead of a 50. We lost by 1. We would have been 10-4 right now, 10-5 right now. That's why Rashard Matthews, that was a dumbass move he did, because it would have been him right there catching that, game over. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, like I just always want to think about that Bills loss. It's just like, how do you drop a? It was in the basket, like it was just and it just fell. And I want to tell y'all something. Let's congratulate Mariota. He has led the Titans to the first time in Tennessee Titans history that we got 3 consecutive winning seasons. 9-7 3 years, 9-7 first 2 years, and hopefully 10-6 this year, and back-to-back playoff berths. That's consistency from what we used to, and what we done had some seasons with Kent Whisenhunt and all them, like giving yourself a chance at the playoffs every year, and then we would have won a couple games. And then I want to ask y'all something. The Chargers game. Oh man, why didn't we quarterback sneak? Tom Brady done did so many quarterback sneaks, and they got a penalty, and we was on a half yard away. Only thing Mariota had to do was get the ball and just fall in the end zone, and we win the game. Or Derrick Henry straight up the gut. Like, why? Like, we should. Oh Lord, we got so many tough losses. It's like we should be the 1 seed right now. They should have ran with Henry. At least, if you don't do the Mariota sneak, run it with Henry. Why didn't we run it with Henry? It's just like, oh man. Just looking at the losses, like, ain't nobody really beat us but Baltimore. Baltimore came in 21-0. But the Chargers game and the Bills game, there's 2 games, man. But if Houston loses and we win, we got a home game for Nashville. So I really, it wouldn't be that big of a difference. But it's like we could have had the first seed. It was the LaFleur cute offense. Yeah, exactly. Why you trying to be so cute? Run it up the gut. Just play bully ball. Stop being like, trying to be cute and trying to be like your boy for Los Angeles that you played under, that you coached under. You ain't McVay. Like, stop trying to be. You could have just ran the ball in there, But do y'all think Mariota will be brought back next year? Do y'all think they will pay him his $100 million that he's seeking? So comment on here and let me know if y'all think Mariota will be a $100 million quarterback this offseason. I really want to know what the fans think about this. Do you think we bring back LaFleur, or do we bring in a guy like Nick Foles, Bridgewater, or draft a quarterback? What you think? One of the best quarterbacks Tennessee franchise. Yeah, y'all let me know. What y'all think? You think, because Nick Foles is on the way out of Philadelphia, do you think we bring in a guy like Foles, Bridgewater, RG3, Joe Flacco, draft a quarterback out of Missouri, like, what do y'all think we do? I heard they picked up his 5th-year option. Yeah, but picking up his 5th-year option don't mean nothing when March comes and they have like a decision to make if they want to, get that extra bonus on his contract. So I think they just give him 100 million. I think they go ahead and do it just because of the consistency of what he done did over the 3 years. But I ain't nobody talking about this. But if we lose this game, I easily can see them bringing in a Joe Flacco or Foles and making it a competition or getting rid of him. I literally can see that. People ain't really been talking about that, but if we was to lose this game, I wouldn't be surprised if LaFleur was preaching for a throwing quarterback like a Flacco or Foles. It just wouldn't surprise me. Now if we win this game, go on to the playoffs, I think it's Mariota all the way, another playoff year. But if we don't, the injured play season, I think can bite Mariota in behind. It maybe can. But I know we all Mariota guys. Mariota is winning because he's a beast. But I actually love Mariota. Like, if you go, I'm gonna upload some. Everybody, make sure you go like and follow my Tennessee Sports Coverage Facebook page. I'm gonna put up some pictures of my son and Adoree Jackson and Mariota. I actually like Mariota. Mariota's a good guy. He can run. I'm a diehard Titans fan. I just live and breathe Titans football. Like, I literally be on YouTube like, damn, somebody talk about the Titans. Like, I love the Titans. I'm just a Titan fanatic. And matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm right across the street from Nashville State. Let me show y'all. That's Nashville State right there. I'm right across the street. It's Nashville State. And then I need to find a way where when I'm going live, I can put one of my viewers up on the corner screen and they can talk back to me. I want to know how I video chat on YouTube. Somebody find that for me. How do I put somebody on the screen so I can get some feedback in here? We can get some fans on the screen and have a little discussion about what's going on about Titan Nation football. Cause I'm in the parking lot. I'm here to 12, so I ain't got nothing but time. Somebody find out how you do that, cause I'm sure if somebody find out, I add somebody on here. We can discuss some stuff. Matter of fact, let me see. Everybody, make sure everybody hit that share button. Hit that share button and so other Titans fans can see that I'm going live. For we can get a good chat in here. I actually want some Indy fans to come in here so we can run them out of here. Google Hangouts should do it. Google Hangouts? Alright, let me see. So I need Google Hangouts. So, would I just download Google Hangouts? With Classic Ride, I'm going to do what you said. I'm going to try this Google Hangouts. I'm going to download it. And I'll be back going live in a minute. Y'all stay tuned. And I can bring some people up on board so we can talk, have a discussion. Get a, grow the fan base. I'll be right back. I'm going to check into that. Not sure how it worked for iPhone. Alright, well, I'm finna check into it right now. And then I'll be back right on here in probably 5 minutes. I'm gonna check right into it. I'm finna try to get Google Hangouts for the people that's just checking in. I'm finna try to get Google Hangouts so I can get some people up on the screen with me and they can talk about what's going on. So I'll be